Kirk Duckwell here with Mastermind the Market, your real estate stats update for the Twin Cities area. Well, the big question for buyers to be asking themselves right now, should they consider buying down or buying today? What do I mean by that? We'll get into that in just 1 second. But first, make sure you click on that subscribe button. We know that knowledge is power, and the more knowledge that you have about our Twin Cities real estate market, the more that you can leverage that to your advantage. So again, click on that subscribe button. Let's dive into the data, that ease that I kept mentioning so many times last week. Showings per week per listing, well, it kind of went away. We had a jump up in that activity, up to 10.43. That's median sale price range, 200 to 400K. That's way up over last year. Of course, that we knew was coming because of the drop-off in showing activity due to the pandemic last year. So that pressure on the market, great for sellers, a little tougher for buyers. However, it's not across the board. I showed this chart last week, but this is the updated numbers. The biggest pressure on the market right now is in that 250 to 300 price range. There really wasn't a whole lot of changes as far as that activity level in the higher price points. And this could be due to that it looks like we may be bottoming out as to the total inventory. So hoping that the warmer weather, the snow being gone, is going to start bringing more listings to the market. I'll say it again, hopefully easing the pressure to the buyers. However, for buyers out there, it's still going to take a while to come off of this market. We're probably going to see a pretty good, that extreme seller's market conditions for another 30 to 45 days. So the question that I mentioned at the beginning is, should you be considering buying down or buying today? Well, what I mean by that is, as competitive as it is right now, buyers are paying regularly 10, 15, 20,000 more than what the list prices are. However, at the same time, we see these interest rates slowly rising up, again jumping last week from a 3.05 up to a 3.9. So what do I mean by the buy down or buy today? Well, if you buy today, you may be putting out on the line, again, $10, $15, $20,000 more than potentially when more inventory comes into the marketplace, easing that pressure than you would pay in summer or next fall. Now, if rates rise, though, it may be worth it, depending on how much over potential value the property is going for, to consider locking in today. However, the numbers you should be considering, and this is really meant for buyers that are in the position of maybe 10% down or more. This is looking at the sample buyer was a 400K, 10% down conventional. What would it cost that buyer if they did wait so they could get the better pricing on houses? What would it cost the buyer if rates went up by 0.25%? Well, it would cost them to get the rate back down that 0.25% about $4,770. If it was a 0.5%, it would be $10,050. So really talking it through with your agent as to these values of the houses. You shouldn't just be making an offer based on what the pressure is out there. You should be making an offer off of what it really looks like that value is. So hopefully you found this information valuable as you're looking at making those decisions. Again, 30 to 45 days. And this is for sellers to know too. This is a great window of opportunity where we have some pretty strong, extremely strong buyers activity out there, but it's not gonna last. Historically, it never does. That said, market meter, yeah, still at a 10 right now, and we haven't had enough signs weeks running to pull it off of that. Again, hopefully you found this information valuable. Take care, be safe, and have a great week.